welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with
Diana
and Alex,
and we're gonna do a mukbang. Or is it mukbang? Mukbang. And so we have Chick-Fil-A and I have leftover brewings. So we're gonna get started. So Diana, what did you get?
I got a number 8.
wait, where's
A grilled cold wrap with buffalo sauce and Chick-Fil-A sauce. It is the bestest for the rest. Yeah. That's what I got.
And I got a diet lemonade, chicken soup, mac and cheese, and I have leftover chicken bites from yesterday.
And I got a number 1.
And that's it. And this is Mickey. And you might see Minnie running around. Ah, well, what did we do today?
We went to what is the place called? Montrose?
We're at
Montrose area, and took pictures at Cool Walls and went to this super cool like resale store. I bought a jacket and some shoes.
What is it? I got this vintage long sleeve, and it has Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. And what else does it have?
Piglet.
And Piglet. And I got some little booties for the rodeo. And that's what I got.
Speaking of it,
Are you looking at the Houston lineup? So we're about to figure out who's coming to the rodeo. That's Danny. Say hi.
Everywhere.
So we're in my living room. This is Mickey. We're just hanging out. We're gonna talk about what we got for Christmas. So for Christmas, I got this light equipment that you can't see. So it's 2 light boxes and my ring light for my parents. And then from my mom, I got llama slippers and a llama bag. And I also got a Mickey Mouse fanny pack, llama pajamas, eyeliner change, a highlight brush, a massage machine,
That's right.
a wallet purse, one of those little things, kind of like a sock pocket, pop sock pocket.
oh, it's good.
A pop socket, but not, it's like a ring one.
This is good.
And some shades. And Diana, I got 2 buttons for my jean jacket from Emperor's New Groove in Mulan, and she gave me the Mulan brush thing, the comb, and she gave me an Emperor's New Groove bag. And then my brother gave me Funko Pops, Jess and Nick from New Girl and New Girl Season 1, and a Mulan notebook. And that's what I got for Christmas. What did you get for Christmas?
I got a little keychain of, what did I get? Superwoman? I think.
Oh, I got Wonder Woman.
And then I got a lot of makeup, a Grinch Funko Pop.
I didn't know Chick-Fil-A sold macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
No thanks. I didn't know that. How
Yeah.
weird.
You come here. And then a Marie donut shirt, a Stitch bag, a wallet, a jewelry holder, another wallet, pajamas, hi Mom, and a James Avery charm for my charm bracelet. And what else did I do?
You got a charm?
Yeah, it was like the 2 candy canes.
2 Lion Kings?
Candy canes.
From who?
Yeah.
I know it.
Oh, and then I got the Kissing Booth and So All the Boys I Loved books
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you. And he also got me this journal of Inside Out. Was that it? Oh, and then a tablet.
Jeez, y'all got so many things.
Yeah, we usually don't get this much. Like, we don't.
Oh, and a fondant shaper. Cut out.
Oh,
I did say the green.
I know, sorry.
Did you burp?
No,
Oh.
I had something stuck in my braces. Sorry.
This is pretty good.
I got a, so I got a whole bunch of Harry Potter stuff because I love Harry Potter. My sister got me a pop socket and magnets and patches to put on my jacket. I got a Dwight shirt. It was really cool because it's in different colors. I got another office shirt that Lily gave me. I got a Trolls backpack because I love Trolls. Princess Poppy. I got cheese balls from Lily, and I got a sweater. I got some boots that I've been wanting forever and ever, but went to every Target ever in Houston and they didn't have my size, so someone finally got them for me.
Goals.
And then... Why do you say someone? Tell them who it is.
They don't know who it is. Matt got it for me, and... that's all I can remember. That's
Matt is her boyfriend.
Yes. Yes.
I'll put a picture of them right now.
Below in the line. He's gonna be like, what?
You want to say hi to YouTube? My dad's checking out the equipment that he got me.
Let's talk about Danny.
Oh yeah, let's talk about Danny.
Yeah,
One time, we were going to Columbus for nationals.
Columbus, Ohio.
It was pitch darkness in our road trip, right? And you turn around, and you see Danny wearing sunglasses.
In the middle of the night.
Middle of the night. Still with those sunglasses. And then we stopped at a gas station and he got his favorite chips. Are the lemon ones. But he
Lay's,
didn't,
right?
the Lay's lemon ones, but he didn't check. And he just got like a green bag. Do you need more sauce?
No, I need a napkin.
And he got dill pickle. And it was so gross. I remember he opened it and bit it. It was like, it don't taste right. And I got one and it tasted gross and it was dill pickle.
And then my mom ate it. But my mom ate the chips.
Oh yeah.
No, it was his hot Cheetos.
No, she ate the dill pickle chips and his hot Cheetos.
Oh, Danny got hot Cheetos, and he took a nap, and he was like, when I wake up, I'm gonna eat my hot Cheetos. And he wakes up, and his hot Cheetos were gone. And he started attacking me for eating them. Yet, I did not eat them. It was
My mom
Diana's
ate
mom
them.
ate
and she said nothing. She let me.
You just watched them fight. Oh, that was the best. We spent how many hours in the car?
¿Cuántas horas?
Para llegar a Ohio?
22.
22 hours in the car together.
Oh, but then with the dinosaur when you were asleep.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so I had finally, I didn't really sleep, but I had finally fallen into sleep. And we drove by this dinosaur, right?
It's a really cool dinosaur.
It was a huge dinosaur outside.
I was asleep.
And then your dad was like, Lily! So you like got up and then we're like, there's a dinosaur. And so then she got up, she got her phone, and there's an 18-wheeler just passes next to the window and she couldn't see anything and we passed it and it was the funniest thing. Oh, that was the best.
worst. Also.
Los tacos.
Oh yeah. Okay. So 2 things. We went to the zoo and we were looking at the elephants. Do you remember that? And Diana was texting with Matt and she was away for it.
Zoo.
We went to the zoo and she was texting like hardcore with Matt instead of paying attention to Mom. So she was walking and she like almost tripped on a bench. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember.
My dad was there. You were walking and go, ah! And like you fell on the bench. Because you were texting Matthew.
I don't remember that.
Maybe you hit your head in the process.
Yeah.
Wait, I remember at the zoo, ¿te acuerdas, papi? We took a picture with like the dinosaur, the green screen, and Dad was wearing like a green shirt. So it was only Dad's head. Oh God.
No. It was so funny. We would go on road trips because we would participate in nationals. And back when we went, it was just Diana and I. And so we would spend so much time in the car. So we know what it's like to be together in a tight space. Oh, yeah, okay. And then we were in Columbus, Ohio, and we really wanted tacos. This is Minnie. She's thick. We wanted tacos.
No, Minnie.
And we Googled a taco place, right? And so it was on Google Maps and everything. So we went, and it was, what was it? A bus?
Mm-hmm.
A blue bus. Like,
just the blue bus. That's it.
like, there was nothing.
And we didn't even eat there.
We were like, screw this. So we went to go have wings.
Oh yeah, we did.
But I don't like Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't even like the food at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I think it's good. I think it's just so.
I went once when I spent the night at Jessica's house, and I woke up the next morning throwing up my life. Thank you, Jessica, for being there.
I don't like Buffalo Wild Wings. I like Wingstop, but in Wingstop, I only like boneless wings. I like brew wings. I like wings and things. I don't
My
like-
favorite Wingstop. What?
Yeah.
My favorite.
It's Wingstop.
My favorite place for wings is Wingstop. And I like Buffalo Wild Wings. I think it's a little overpriced though, but I mean, I would pick Wingstop over anything.
I don't like Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't like none of their food. Like nothing. But bye. But we would spend my close up. We would spend a lot of time in the car. And then we stopped in Nashville. Do you remember that? And we stopped at this super creepy like motel. It was super sketchy, super creepy, but
Oh, I got there on a hotel. My daddy was like, KFC. Oh, wait, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
back to Danny. In Orlando Nationals, we were like, oh, where do we eat? Where do we eat? And everybody was like, oh, I am Kentucky Fried Chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And we're like, okay, we're gonna go. Oh, by the way, Diana has 2 boyfriends, Matt,
That's literally bad.
Matt, and Mickey.
Pause.
And yeah, so everybody was like, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And Danny was like, why are we going to Kentucky Fried Chicken? Why don't we just go to KFC right there? And we were all like, that is Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You said something about
we were like,
United Kingdom too.
we were like, what else is in the UK? And then the United Kingdom.
Danny has said some very interesting things throughout the years.
I'm worried for my brother.
For example, he reminds us every day that he's getting married.
We're gonna embarrass you because you're not here.
So if I were you,
If I were you, you still have time to join us. Have yourself a snack and
Just
sit
like
down.
messing by y'all.
But we've been knowing each other for a long time, for basically all of Alejandra's life.
For-
15 years.
are you serious?
Yeah.
I said basically all of your
Oh, I was like,
life. Alex is 16, okay?
Get it right.
I am 16. I'm going to turn 17. I know those are not the word. I'm thinking to myself.
I know, but you're turning 17.
Oh yeah, I'm turning 17. Dang, how old?
I'm 23. Diana is 21. He just turned 21.
¿A poco te compraste los pines para el rodeo?
Oh my god!
Estas son las que yo siempre he querido.
What's the most memorable? Like at the top of your lungs. At the top of our lungs.
I was like, wait, what? At the top of our lungs. What is our most memorable? What? I can't talk. I don't know. I feel like we've had
Many memories.
We've known each other for a while, but we didn't start being friends till like fine arts started, because she hung around people that I didn't hang around with, so
Me neither. Get off the table.
don't mind Minnie. She's just
Minnie, get off the Diana, get
she's
her off
ready
the
for
table.
Well, I can't. I'm both of your kids.
For sure.
Hey, Minnie, I need you to get off the table, honey. She said
Hey,
no.
bate la mesa. Bájate.
Ow.
Oh, Minnie, I told you your mom's gonna get mad at you. But anyways, so we bonded through fine arts, and then we were kind of forced to.
Yeah, well, like, we were always friends.
But I remember.
But, like, hanging out, like, inseparably, it was with fine art.
It's because you were forced to spend the night at Diana's house.
Yeah,
you
where
didn't
I
have
didn't
a-
eat.
Whatever.
I made a match.
So we've had a lot of memories, and we've been through
A lot.
countless.
Are we talking about y'all two or us three?
Oh. Well, I mean, I was gonna say the whole Danny thing when he had his sunglasses on. That, because that is the most memorable to me. But I don't remember anything else that the four of us did.
Wow, so special.
I'm pretty sure that as soon as we turn the camera off, I'm gonna be like, dude, we forgot to say this. I made a mess. Oh my gosh.
You're the only one left eating.
Yeah, because you said y'all said some mukbang. We get a lot of food, and I'm the only one that got a lot of food. So I got mac and cheese, wings, and soup, and everybody just got regular things.
I asked. I was like, do we get more? And then you were like, no, that's fine. I asked.
I mean, it's what you wanted. What other topics do we have?
Okay.
We got a lot of questions, you guys.
What is your most cringe-worthy... What is your most cringe-worthy memory in high school?
Yeah, now start us off. You're our guest.
I don't know. There's a lot. I wasn't very cringy in high school. There's a lot of cringy moments in middle school because it was strange. Like, the super, super duper skinny jeans with the checkered bands. I was a super goth girl when I was younger. So, like, I wore the belts with the little spikes, and I wore, like, I forgot the brand. But anyway, the point is I would wear black all the time, which I still do, but it was super cringy. And then we would wear the bracelets, that we would make bracelets and wear them until our elbows. So we had bracelets all over here. And we wore the ones where you would, like, tie them. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, point is we were really cringy, and we went through that stage together, and it was the worst. Neon colors were a huge deal too, so everyone had like neon green Converse, and it was just so sad. I also cut my hair like Hayley Williams, and I wanted to be like her.
I remember that.
She was my idol. Paramore was my life. And I wanted to dye it orange, but my mom obviously called me crazy, so I just cut it like hers. I had it like that all through middle school and like till like junior year or sophomore year in high school. So I looked very strange, and I cringe every time I look at pictures, but One time this guy, he was really weird. He asked me if I wanted to go on a helicopter ride with him. And I said no, and so he got mad, and then he punched a wall in front of me, and then he actually went to the restroom and broke his wrist. So
What is going on?
So that's that. I remember that. He asked me if I wanted to go on a helicopter ride with him, and I was like, no thanks. So then he turned around and he punched the wall. And like everyone was like, bro, and he was just like, whatever. And so then he went upstairs and went to the bathroom. I guess he punched the wall again because not his wrist, his knuckles. They're all bleeding, and like he had to go to the office and stuff, and he had to go home just because I said no. But he was weird. He was really weird. He's one of those really weird, cringy guys. So
What if he's watching this?
yeah, sorry, dude, but it was strange.
Oh, I have cringe.
Yeah.
Well, I was those girls that would.
I thought I was next.
Oh, sorry, you're still in high school, so we can go at the end. Okay. I was one of those girls that would say "rar" means I love you in dinosaur, and
That was all over our room.
Oh
my God.
MySpace was my life. I remember friends used to give me their passwords, so I would like edit their profile. But oh gosh, I remember. I feel like every time. Okay, I feel like every time we record. This is just the second time, but like. Okay, so like in high school, see, here's the thing. Boys used to like me back in the day, right? But like, here's the thing. Wait for it. Wait for it. In high school, this guy, I remember him in middle school. He was so, oh, Lord forgive me. He was so ugly, like ugly, and would wear like clothes that were like 10 times bigger than him. Super like, I think he was a crib.
A crib?
I remember.
Everybody, welcome to my crib.
And then I got to high school. He was a year older than me. And I got to high school, and he was
Beautiful.
He was changed. I mean, he was built, face cleared up, perfect teeth.
Be nice to everyone, people.
Be nice. I was
everyone.
always nice to him. I was always
You
nice to him.
just called him ugly.
Okay. But I would keep that to myself. But I was always nice to him. Oh my gosh. And he remembered me. He's like, hey, I remember you. What's up, girl? And all that kind of stuff. And I was just like, wow. And I thought he was the coolest guy ever. Oh my gosh. And then like when we sat on the bus together, we rode the bus. And I would sit with him. He would always save me his seat. And then he didn't have a phone, which was odd. But he texted me through his friend's phone.
Me too.
During photography class freshman year and asked me to be his girlfriend. And I said, yeah.
And I said, yeah.
And I said, yes. Now, my parents didn't know. And once again, I say, do not date people if your parents don't know. And we dated for like 2 days.
Me too.
And on the second day,
Of Christmas.
he said, I love you. And I was just like, what? And he's like, I love you. Like, you are the love of my life. I am in, like, all of this. And I was like, wait, what? And on the third day, I broke up with him. And, oh my gosh. And like a month later, we sat on the bus together again. And I was like, so how are you? Because he just completely, like, ignored me. And then I let my friend borrow The Notebook, the movie. And then I had it, and I had it in my hand, and he was like, "Oh, what movie is that? What is the movie about?" And I told him, and he was just like, "Yeah, I know what it's like to be in love with someone and being like rejected and all that kind of stuff." And then he just like he was just like straight up looked at me, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh!" And then and then the next day he was like, "I'm sorry" and stuff like that. And then for my 16th birthday, he was invited, and like at 4.
Came to the house?
Wait for it. Like at 4. Like I think the party was, let's say, 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock sharp, he was like, "Can I come over to the party now?" And I was just like, "Well, we're Mexican. Like we're just getting ready. Like 3 o'clock means 4." I can let you know when everything's fine, you know, or you can just come later. Well, I guess he literally wanted me to tell him, come, but I told him I was going to be busy. So I was distracted. It was my birthday, and people came, and he never came. And then he sent me the longest message in the world, and was just like, I have loved you, and you broke my heart yet again. And like all this kind of thing. And we were just friends. And then he was like, I know how much you love balloons, and I bought you 16 balloons for your 16th birthday. And he's like, and I let them go all in the sky, just like I'm letting go of your love. And I was just like,
too. Ew, he's just standing there.
And I was like, what is going on? And then like 3-4 like, and then he graduated. He's a year older than me. And then like, I think at the graduation after me, at Clara's graduation, I saw him again. And he came up to me and he was just like, how you been and stuff. And I thought, okay, we're over this. Like, we're mature adults. You know, we graduated high school. I'm fine. And he's like, you know, sometimes it still hurts to think about you and how much love I had for you. And are you seeing anyone? And I was just like, yes, I am. And I turned around. And I think I held on to Roland. And I held on to my best friend, Roland, and he was like, what are you doing? I'm like, walk. I'm like, walk. But yeah, that was cringy.
Alex? I can't think of anything other
I
than
don't
that
know.
guy
It's
asking me on a helicopter.
I don't know. It's because I'm a junior, right? I slept most of high school. Like, I liked to sleep. I'm not kidding. All I did was sleep. I can't think of a cringy moment.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I don't really go in front of, like, big groups of people. The only time I did that was when I ran for officer in choir with my friend, Adley. And it wasn't much, but I was cringy in middle school. Like, you remember what I would wear? I thought it was like stylish 101. I would wear like royal blue pants and purple pants and green pants. Oh my god. And like floral. Oh my god, that was terrible. I've gotten better.
Yeah, we all go through those phases.
We used to take pictures like up here. No, they were like that, but they were like up here and like extreme edit them in like all kinds of filters and the bows. We used to wear really big bows. And
Everybody
like,
stopped at elementary. She kept going in high school.
I had bows up to like sophomore,
did.
junior year.
You did.
I kept the bows.
No. I don't know. I don't remember much.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
No, yes. I'm just kidding. No, I don't really remember much. I have an awful memory, and Lily knows what she wore on her 4th grade graduation, like, however many years ago.
I do remember.
She has a really good memory, and I don't know. I don't remember anything. But, I mean, I only did high school for 3 years, because I skipped the 11th grade, so I never had a junior year. And I don't remember anything at all.
And she also went to a small private school.
I did. I went to a small private school practically my whole life. So I mean, I'm grateful for that just because I'm still friends with everyone I went to high school with. So like we're like this. So yeah, I love it. But although it was kind of like, I mean, we didn't have much like
She
prom or
was my prom date.
Yeah. I didn't have a prom, so I went to prom with Lily. And it was really fun. And
Mom?
Is she alright?
She did.
Yeah, Diana was my prom date, and my dad dressed up like a chauffeur legit, and his hat said prom. And he even got the company truck back in the day.
Yeah.
And we went to prom, and we had fun, and then we went to go take pictures at the waterfall. Like, if you're in Houston, like, you have to go to the water wall, and that was, like, the place to take pictures, and everybody from prom was there. And
Well,
then
that was where your prom was the Galleria.
yeah, but even then, people that was like where everybody went.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. The water wall. That's
No,
why.
it's 'cause it sounded like you said like everybody had to be there, but it's like your prom was right there.
And everybody was there, even other proms, and they weren't at the Galleria. And we went to Menchie's. Went to Menchie's, and then we went to the actual prom, and it was masquerade theme, and I got her a mask. And then we had fun at prom, and then we went to the after prom, and we were locked up in a church. But that sounds weird. I went to a public school, but like
It was a church, huh?
it was a church, and they had Project Prom there, and it had a bunch of video games and all that. They had like a haunted house or something. It was supposed to be haunted, and they had like just like a bunch of stuff for us to do, but it was a lock-in. Like unless it was like a legit life or death emergency, you had to stay there until like 6 a.m. And out of nowhere, my foot was swollen like a giant potato. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Like out of nowhere, and I couldn't walk. And that was back in the day, like 500 pounds ago. So I would have my guy friends take turns giving me piggyback rides to our destination. I remember Diana played volleyball with my friends because in high school, I knew a lot of people. I talked to a lot of people in high school, but by senior year, I mostly just hung out with my choir friends because I was always like in the choir room. And so Diana was hanging out with them because they liked her. And she played volleyball. And then we went to go play bingo for like 5 hours. And Diana would never win.
I genuinely stayed in the same position like for however many hours we were there. Never won. And people would come in and out and win like t-shirts and mugs and all kinds of stuff, and I never won, and I was pissed because I was just there the entire time.
So she's gonna come with me to my prom.
Yeah, so I already told Alex that I'm actually her date just so that I can win at bingo.
But you won like the last time. You won like a $5 gift card to Chick-Fil-A. And then I gave you like my other gift card because I had like 3. I had a cup, a blanket, and 3 gift cards. And then we came home, and I remember I literally crawled to my room. And the next day we were supposed to go to Galveston, but we never even went. And Diana always has boogers. Her nose was so stuffed, and I still couldn't walk, so we stayed in bed. We watched Carrie. Do you remember that?
We do.
The original, and it was back when Mickey was still like a pup, so I had all the pupsters. And we would just like the pupsters.
Oh,
We would lay in dirty Diana tissues, puppies, and chips.
And then we went to CC's.
We went to
Then we went to
CC's.
CC's,
And
yeah.
then we went back to Menchie's.
Yeah.
And then we went to go drop off Diana where we bought tacos.
And, yeah. I remember that.
And then the next day we went to church. That was my prom weekend.
I can't wait for my prom. I'm probably gonna go alone with the staff.
No, you're not going to go alone. Diana's going with you.
But Diana, sweetie, I want like an actual day.
You have
Oh.
Danny.
No, you didn't take me to his prom.
You were too young.
It was last year.
She was 15.
Okay.
So
Or wasn't it in May?
she was 15.
No, but people my age went, and he was like,
They did stuff they weren't supposed to.
what was I gonna do?
You're not supposed to see those things yet.
You're done.
Danny thinks he's all big and bad.
But
Trying to protect her, and I'm the bad guy now?
well, I ended up seeing all the prom on Snapchat, so I was like, oh wow, crazy. So my brother's not gonna be my date. I'll probably ask Shananoski. Shananoski, if you're
I'm going.
Shananowski, you were the love of my life. For
I'll
like
just show
2
up.
months junior year.
No, I'm gonna take Tony to take Big Blue.
Tony!
Tony,
Hey, Tony,
Tony,
hey.
we're gonna fight. Tony, if you're watching this,
I have no idea who Tony is.
Tony
Yes.
is Tony.
Tony is Tony. That's it for all. This is our first mukbang. Mukbang. This is our first mukbang. If you want to see another mukbang or want to see...
Why do you say it like that? Mukbang.
Because that's the right way to say it.
No, you sound like a rooster.
What? How do roosters sound?
Like
Mukbang?
that.
What kind of rooster sound?
Wait, I'm gonna search a rooster. sound.
Mukbang? That's not a rooster.
Wait, I'm gonna search a rooster. sound.
That's not a rooster.
Aren't roosters like gobble gobble? Oh wait, no, turkeys.
Alright, we need to get out of here.
Wait, I found it. That's not a rooster. That's a lady in the bathtub.
That is not sound like a mukbang. Does that sound like a mukbang? Okay, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Chick-Fil-A for providing our food, and by providing is we paid for it, but
Sponsor us.
But Chick-fil-A, if you would like to sponsor us, that'd be great too. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.